Hi everyone! Are you surprised to see me? Well, you probably are, because the truth is that I'm very camera shy. I really don't like to do this kind of thing. But today I am here because I wanted to share something very interesting that I did a couple of months ago, and I want to share it with you and with the world. Why not? So, let me tell you what this is about. A couple of months ago, back in January, I was listening to NPR as I always do in the mornings, and I was listening to this interview with a doctor about genetics, DNA testing, and for ancestry. And he was explaining how some people were surprised to find out that all the DNA that they had, what the backgrounds were, where their ancestors came from, because some people do think that they are pure race or pure European or pure white, and those things. And he was also saying how some people would back up from the studies because in the end they didn't want to know really, I'm white and I have black blood, for instance. And I thought that it would be awesome. And I had already actually heard from other people about their experiences with DNA testing, but I had not decided to do it. So I finally did back in February for Valentine's Day. That was my gift to myself. I got the kit, and I did it with a company called 23andMe. And so I sent my samples. You have to send a sample, saliva sample, and it took 10 days to get there. And then after that, it takes like 6 to 8 weeks to process everything, to do the studies. But finally, they sent me my results like 2 weeks ago, I believe, but I didn't have time to do it before. Actually, I'm right now on my lunch at work, but this is the only time that I found to do it. And every day I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do the video, but I never do it. So without any further ado, I'm gonna tell you what I found out. Well, first let me tell you what I expected. I was expecting that I was going to be basically a Native American, from the Americas, because the way that I look, my skin color, and etc. And basically, what I found out based on these studies is that this is what I got. I got that it says here 55.5 East Asian and Native America. And they divided as 45.7 Native American and 9.4 broadly East Asian and Native American. I don't understand too much that, but it's like, I don't know, maybe I have some Asian in me, which I didn't know and I was not expecting. European, it says 26%, and this is basically 23% specifically from Southern Europe, so that is Spain, Portugal, so I'm assuming that is basically from Spain. And 3% broadly European from other places. I have 14% West African and 2% Middle Eastern, which also was kind of a surprise. And then there is a 4.2 that it says unassigned, so I really don't know. But anyway, I mean, to see the results has been really interesting. I was not expecting the Middle Eastern, even if it's just 2%, but that was very interesting to know. Even the West African, but now I don't know, it's just very interesting to know where my ancestors came from. And I shared this news with some of my students, and there was one student who got close to me and said, can you imagine if everyone would do these? Maybe there would be less discrimination, because then in the end we'd find out that we are actually from everywhere. And I think that is very true. But anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys, and I will do later my Spanish version of this video to share with my Spanish-speaking family and friends. So, bye-bye.